All right, how about a backup quarterback run, if you will? Steston Bennett, the seventh quarterback taken. He was taken with pick 128 in this draft by the Los Angeles Rams. And I have to say, I think this is the ideal situation to be drafting Steston Bennett. I made a film study on him already on this channel. If you search Jackson Kruger Sports Steston Bennett, it will come up, so definitely check that out. But yeah, I mean, there's plenty to like about Bennett, I think. I think people. So here's the thing about Bennett. Obviously, if you don't watch college football, he's a two-time national champion at this point. Won back-to-back years with Georgia. He's an old player. I mean, that's definitely one of the things about him. 25 years old, and really only last year. It was kind of a joke. Before last year of like, oh, Steston Bennett in the NFL. Last year, it kind of became a reality, and I think that was the first year he really showed me personally when I watched through his tape. It was that last year that made me say, okay, no, this guy actually is an NFL caliber player. To me, I've kind of put him as the ultimate high floor, low ceiling type of player, where I do think that he is someone who could right away be a good backup, and that is something that I think Sean McVay is looking for, given how we just saw Matt Stafford get banged up last year. How much does he have left in him? If Stafford gets hurt again, well, now maybe Bennett can come in and be the kind of guy who, if you're a team contending and your quarterback is out 4 games, he can win you 2 of them type of guy. I do think that there's things to like about him. I think he actually moves better than people realize. He gets rid of the ball quickly, which not a lot of young quarterbacks do. He's fearless in the pocket. He was not afraid to make the throws he has to make, gives his receivers a chance, and really mastered the Georgia offense, I thought. Again, had time to do it, but still, there's things to like about him. The main critiques I would have was, part of why he looked good was he was in a great situation. There's no denying that. He also, he's 25 and he's 5'11", 190. I mean, he's not a big guy and he's an old guy. So that's a bit of a concern. And again, the reason why the age is a concern isn't because you get one less year of him after drafting him or anything like that. It's just, is the reason why he finally had the breakout year when he was 24, because he was just a lot older than everyone else on the field. That happens sometimes. So that's the concern with Bennett. But you know what? Around here, I don't necessarily hate it that much. I really don't. I was relatively high on Bennett, given the circumstances. My top 5 quarterbacks were everyone's top 5 quarterbacks in whatever order of Stroud, Young, Richardson, Hooker, and Levis were the 5 that I had. But after that, I did have Bennett as my number 6 guy. So I thought that out of the guys who I look at as backups, to me, he is the best of the guys that I look up as potential backups. I think he could come in right away and do that. Do I think that he has real starter upside? Remains to be seen. Who knows with this stuff? But, on the consensus big board, he was 198. This is a reach on the consensus big board. But for quarterbacks, there are no rules. Do what you want to do with quarterbacks because it's just such a tough position to evaluate. So I don't really have an issue with it. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What are your thoughts on the newest Rams quarterback, Steston Bennett? Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.